I just start with the draft.
This is the Battleground and Murky got picked.
The stream is too loud, just tell me. I have no clue if it's too loud.
I don't think so. Not the way that ended up playing out. I don't think they got enough effect.
It's Dragonshire. Cloud9 is first pick. Katas is pretty good first ban. You don't want to first pick a Katas, but as a second pick, you want to instantly pick Katas when you get them. So Katas is pretty good first ban. Also if you don't ban Katas, and actually, yeah, but yeah, Katas is a pretty good first ban. And Lyric is just really overpowered anyways. So these both picks are just two OP heroes that are being banned, and then the third one is going to get picked, and that's Zeratul. I personally don't like Zeratul as the first pick that much, but I think they're better heroes, especially on Dragonshire like Johanna or Zagara. But Zeratul is still, like, in competitive, one of the best picks you can get. Most likely. Because pros just know what to do with Zeratul. Nah, I'm not going to cast. Not casting. Not casting, and that's instantly Zagara and maybe Johanna as well. I would pick probably Zagara Johanna right now. Or Zagara Uther. Ah, Zagara Johanna, okay. So these are just like the three best heroes that were open right now. And now Cloud9 can pick whatever they want. I'm gonna grab Uther. Uther's really good on Dragonshire. Because you can Divine Shield the guy that captures the Dragon Knight or the Dragon Shrine, and you can get it for free. Because when you capture it, you're just gonna get it. You get Divine Shielded, and then you have the Dragon Knight one always, all the time. You can't get interrupted by someone if you have Divine Shield and capture the Dragon Knight. So what else could they pick? Could maybe pick... yeah, Jaina was still open, okay. I don't like Jaina that much on the new patch, but Jaina's still really strong. Just the root, and Jaina's really hard, a bit harder to play now, and the root got nerfed on 16. Also it's harder to hit it now, so... On Jaina right now I would go the Northern X Persia on level 16 for more damage. That's pretty good.
They're making great use of it too, especially paired up with that Void Prison. And it doesn't mean we won't.
This could be being playing today. You mean Gozo Cup? No, we are playing tomorrow. Wednesday. But today you can watch our games against Virtus Pro that we played yesterday at 7 PM. 7 PM. They're gonna recast it. So I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, you can watch it at 7 PM. Our games against Virtus Pro that we played yesterday. Okay, Mirrodin ban is pretty good. Actually, I would have picked Mirrodin. I would have probably picked Mirrodin. I would have went double tank with Johanna Mirrodin. Maybe get like a Valla in there as well, Naziba. Mirrodin is pretty good ban as well though. Especially Cloud9 could have went for like a Mirrodin Tyrant comp. Zeratul, Uther and Jaina Mirrodin Tyrant looks pretty scary. But the problem is then they don't have anyone that can lane top against Zagara. That's the only problem they have with that team comp. At Nazeeb, okay, then I want to give them Zagara Nazeeba, that's fine. I would probably pick Valla Reyna. Valla's pretty good against Zeratul as well. So I would pick Valla away from Cloud9. And then there's almost no really hard carries or range assassins left over if you pick Valla. Cause 2 are banned, 2 are picked. Only Valla, for its dead Sylvanas are like left open. And maybe Hammer if someone of them plays Hammer. Yeah, they pick the Valla. And what else? I would probably go for a second tank if I would be Tempo Storm. Because 2 tanks is pretty good against Zeratul. Oh, they pick Sylvanas. Interesting. 3 squishies against Zeratul is pretty risky or pretty ballsy. I guess I just want to outdraft Cloud9 with range assassins. That's interesting. But I would have picked 2 second tank probably. That would be Tempo Storm.
Do you think there's any chance of them running double warrior to make up for the fact that they didn't get one of those 3 top choices being Johanna, Mirrodin, and Leoric?
Let's see what Cloud9 picks. What else is open? Arthas, okay. There was a choice between Arthas or Anub, but if they run a solo tank, then it needs to be Arthas, because Anub is not that great on the solo tank. But they what could have done is went Arthas, Anub, Tyrael, and just dive the squishies. But the only problem with him in the early game might be Bitterik. Arthas is just really strong overall. He's like the tank that does the most damage. And yeah. But they still don't have anyone that can lane against Zagara, that's the main problem I see right there. Tassada, okay, I picked Tassada, interesting. I guess Tassada can lane against Zagara, that's pretty good. And can clear creep tumors. I'm not that big of a fan of Tassadar, but yeah, he's fine. And now he just gonna pick Rhaegar, my Furion, or Monk. I don't know, Monk was not allowed yet, right? So Rhaegar, my Furion, I guess. Which Rhaegar's probably better. Because Cloud9 has a lot of burst. I would probably pick Rhaegar. Okay, they pick my Furion. Okay, my Furions are pretty good, because he can't get killed when your team gets Void Prisoned. He just can just press Ice Block, it's pretty good as well. So it's just like, which support the team prefers is going to get picked right there. So Cloud9 is gonna lane top with Tassadar and Tempo Storm Zagara top, I guess. Or they could play like a Zagara Sylvanas lane, that could also be possible in Valla solo lane. Valla solo top and Johanna mid. Valla's also pretty good on solo lane.
When did we see it? Was it the Abraham that we cast?
They could play like my Furion, Zagara, Sylvanas bot lane and just try to push in as hard as possible. That could also happen. Or they could just pick Zagara in the solo lane. The only problem is that the opponents have 0-2. So Zagara can't do that much top alone. But she is always gonna have the pressure on her that she's gonna get ganked by 0-2.
The ability to save yourself and stay alive for those longer team fights that you might see.
So it's a hot. I guess they're gonna maybe 3 lane with Sylvanas, Zagara, and Furion. And maybe go an Innervate build, so to push even harder, to give... I could go like Innervate at level 1 and level 4 talents on my Furion, and try to push in really hard with Zagara, and just try to use spades after spades after spades, and never got out of mana. Or Zagara's never going to get out of mana with the Innervate build. She's gonna get out of mana at some point, but she's gonna have a lot of mana. That's pretty good.
Not really very fuzzy about either one or two. But at the end of the day, I think Malphite is still.
Oh, I still have that. I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. No, it's gone. Actually, didn't realize that I said it on the screen.
If he's relying too much on blinking in and then trying to use that wormhole back out, the talent picked up at level 13.
Which draft do I like more? I don't like either of the drafts, to be honest. But if I would choose between one of the team comps, I would probably go for Tempo Storm's team comp.
We talked about the Tranquility, we talked about the Ice Block, but roots are a big factor.
Because the late game of Tempo Storm is actually pretty good, and the early game as well. They have a good early game and good late game, mid game as well. Plus they have to be careful of 0-2. But Zagara could go Space Shield against 0-2. Sylvanas could go Space Shield, and Valla is Qubit with Space Shield against 0-2. I don't know if you're gonna see the Space Shield on Zagara though, but sometimes you can do it. But against Jaina and 0-2, Space Shield is pretty good, even on Zagara. I would maybe go for that on Zagara. So triple Space Shield sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, they do want to ensure that to the best.
Okay, they're landing top with Zagara. Okay. 3-lane bot. Let's go to the beginning of the match actually, because I want to see what they're doing in the beginning.
Alright, the battleground is in fact
okay, Cloud9 just grouping up as mid as 5. Tempo Storm probably just wants to push out the lane, the mid lane as 4, but Cloud9 wants to do the same. That was the same on Dragonsire. Both teams want to try to push out the wave if they can. Fucking Tempo Storm on all money picks. And Jaina's just pretty good at it. He's just gonna run NW it, and then now the wave is pushed out and now everyone can go somewhere else. Yeah, Qubit on Valla. Pretty expected. Globes on 0-2 is actually kinda unexpected. I would have expected his marksman on 0-2 on this map, for sure. So yeah, Zagara is laning top, and they're gonna have a 3-lane, or they're gonna rotate between 2 lanes probably. Tempo Storm for the beginning. Until the shrines come up, they're probably gonna rotate between mid and bot and try to push out the waves as fast as possible. But as soon as the shrine comes up, someone needs to go bot, otherwise they might lose control of it. But Zagara should have top all the time, because she's gonna win against Tassadar at some point really hard. So top should always be like in favor of Tempo Storm.
Yeah, that was quite a while back indeed. Alright, here we are.
So I guess I don't need to keep someone bot, but I would still have Sylvanas, at least Sylvanas or Valla, one of them staying bot. So that Cloud9 doesn't get the shrine for free all the time. Okay, Jaina's staying actually bot. I didn't expect Jaina to stay bot. Johanna, because the wave clear stuff the best. I would rather have a ranged assassin maybe bot. Yeah, just keep rotating, and now Cloud9 has a pressure of getting the Dragon Knight.
it's really starting to even out. Actually,
because of that rotating between mid and bot. He can't do it all the time unless you have Asmodan, then you can maybe ignore it. But even then, if you lose Dragon Knight, it's also not that great. Cannot. Zeratul ganking Zagara a bit, that's what I mean. She has to be very careful. Oh, he almost died. Oh, yeah, she dies. Nice. Good run by Sylvanas. But they need to take top now instantly, and that's the pressure again. Oh, okay, Jaina's scared bot.
It's really just about a communication provided by Tempo Storm.
And the problem is that Zeratul can gank or like can be top all the time, but Tassadar has like no CC and almost no damage in the early game. Like he can't chase someone down. If he had like an Azebo or like a Valla Jaina top, then you would be actually able to kill Jaina as Zagara, but with Tassadar you can't kill Zagara, that's the problem. Unless Zagara's really low on HP and got poked by Tassadar's W, but that should not happen. But Cloud9 is still good pressure of the shrines actually. I might even get a Dragon Knight here, the kid Sylvanas, pretty good. They could try to get a Dragon Knight now. Uther and the other tank can zone them away. No problem, Kryler. Yeah, that guy's gonna zone them away and he's gonna get a Dragon Knight. That's pretty good by Cloud9. I got a K and then instantly tried to get the Dragon Knight. And like I said, it's still the problem. Like Zagara should win top against Tassadar. Especially level 4. But she can't just walk on the shrine because then Zeratul gonna show up and is gonna try to kill her. So yeah. Didn't expect the laning to be in favor for Cloud9. I thought Tempo Storm was gonna win the laning. And now with the first Dragon Knight, all you want to do is get 1-2 turrets or 2-3 turrets, as many turrets as possible basically. You can't go for a 4th yet because you're like way too weak. A 3-minute Dragon Knight does almost nothing. All it gets is really 1 or 2 turrets and that's it. And reset the shrine obviously, now you have to wait until the next shrines come up. I expect laning a bit more comfortable.
It will be Runeterra for Arthas as well as Jaina with some extra help there onto those talents. And you also will see.
So any special talents I see? No, just full Cubit Valla.
That's gonna be some extra damage.
Yeah, they're really
my Furin has the regrowth talent now, it got buffed last patch. Oh, I need to actually my thing is in the way.
But they do also have the cleanse, so they are
my
considering those roots a big threat. They want
rocket thingy, is this that one? Let's put it somewhere else. Put it right there. That should be fine. Right. So this talent got buffed last patch. Before the patch it only gave like a 20% burst, now it's 50%. So it's actually pretty legit on maps like Drankshire to take. I would still take the range on W and the abilities on Cursed. Because on Cursed Hollow you can interrupt the curse or the tributes a lot of times with your range. So that's pretty good on Curse, but on Drankshire I guess the healing's better now. You don't need the range to have the range all the time. Just on Curse the range is probably better, that's about it. On other maps I would probably go for the healing. Because now it actually heals a bit. Like it got buffed by 250%, so now it's actually good. Or 150%? 150%, right? Yeah.
this top lane with those creep troopers, but that's the power of Oracle. We talked about that in the draft.
So Tassadar is actually pretty good because he has Oracle against creeps, so he can actually kill creeps really well. And he even went for the talent, so it only has a 20-second cooldown. What do you think is going to win? Oh, 57% for Cloud9.
He went in favor for Tempo Storm and now he went back to Cloud9.
Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, please use the hashtag to vote for your favorite team and hold that thought.
Wow, the Valla got destroyed. That burst damage by Zeratul and Jaina. And they tried to push now lanes with Sylvanas, but Zeratul and Jaina can outtry my plays, and that's what's going to happen. Yep. So with Sylvanas you want to push turrets at some point, but you're going to overextend. And Arthas, Jaina, Zeratul can punish you really hard in Uther. You have one stun, you have a lot of burst, you have one root, you can follow up on Uther stun, and my Furin can't get away, and Sylvanas can only get away with their E, but you can stun her E out actually with Uther. And Zeratul also catch Zagara on top, because Zagara was a bit too far out of the lane. And that's what's going to happen. If you're not careful enough with Zagara, you're just gonna die. And now Cloud9 can go for the next Dragon Knight again, and they're gonna get it probably for free. Tempo Storm can't contest it, so they just have to give it up, because they can't fight against ultimates. Not Dragon Knight should get mid. And Sylvanas has died as well again, against Jaina 1v1, wow. Okay, she used Water Elemental. That should not happen. Now the Dragon Knight's gonna get through it and gonna go on probably bot lane now, or top lane to get even more. No, he's not. He's gonna get another wave. I guess he wants to. You can also stay in the mid lane, the Dragon Knight, and enemies still need to go to you, and then your team can pressure top and bot at the same time. That's what you can do. But I would probably went for the bot wall, cause it's still at full HP. And you probably won't get the fort unless no one is defending. Yeah, the Dragon Knight's not getting much mid, so I would have rather went for 2 turrets bot. You still had three people on top, so you got the ward there anyways. I would have just went bot with the Dragon Knight and gotten like 2 more turrets, or at least 1 turret. The Dragon Knight is over. Cloud9 has a pretty good lead now. And having 3 squishies against a 0-2 that's ahead is really annoying, because he's just gonna one-shot everyone. And Malfurion can't really heal it up, because Malfurion has no burst here. Just a bit with the level 4 talent, but it's just not enough. So 0-2 can farm people now, can farm the enemy assassins. Especially with Jaina, just you can flank someone or come out of rushes and kill everyone. I actually really like the Tassadar pick against Zagara though. Because Tassadar's the only hero that Zagara can't really push that hard in, because he has pretty good wave clear and can actually trade with Zagara a bit in the early game. He can just put a Q on himself and then walk up to Zagara and auto-attack her a few times. I actually like the Tassadar pick here. But I'm still not a big fan of Tassadar.
Really good. Also in this game, you don't see Zagara with the extra.
So as soon as Cloud9 hit 13, they want to do something happen. So they're just gonna take camps now and try to get 13, and then they can try to make something happen when they are up 1 talent. I can either invade something, or they can just try to get another Dragon Knight instantly and try to force a fight. But Tempo Storm is forcing a fight before they hit 13. And Tassadar's top, so that's pretty good by Tempo Storm going in there in the 4v5. And they're gonna get the hard camp. Okay, they saw Tassadar top and they saw that Cloud9 wasn't 13 yet, so they just went for it. That's pretty good. That's more like a mistake from Tassadar. Or them playing a bit too aggressive without Tassadar. They're just gonna go push bot now. They can get a fort here for sure. And maybe even invade the enemy easy camp, but I guess that would be too risky. You don't need to make too many risky plays now. You're back into the game, you just evened out the XP again, that's pretty good.
This is madness. Icy Veins. Icy Veins is almost never picked up here.
Icy Veins on Jaina.
But this is like
I guess Icy Veins can work out here in this game. She doesn't need Ice Block that badly. And since you don't go for flashy plays on Jaina anymore, you don't need Ice Block. Unless you don't need to blink in anymore and try to kill someone and then Ice Block afterwards. Oh, she has Envenom as well, just noticed that. Okay, interesting. I think Tassadar's gonna die here, and you got caught off guard. And now there's a chance for Tempo Storm to get a Dragon Knight. Now they have like a 30-second window after Tassadar's dead to get the Dragon Knight. Oh wow, he's wasting so much time. It's not gonna be done. Yeah, so now Tempo Storm has a 35-second window of getting a Dragon Knight, but it's still pretty hard against 0-2 because he can just sneak the Shrines back, or the Tempests back, however you want to call them. And Tempo Storm is doing the right thing, just pushing here. It would be a waste of time for someone to run bot and then maybe die to 0-2. 2 could run bot, but then there's a 3v3 top that Cloud9 could win as well. So Cloud9 has pretty good heroes top lane, Arthas, Uther, Jaina. They can win a 3v3 pretty easily against anyone. They also still have all their ultimates.
It's even. I mean, they have the experience advantage right now, but it's looking quite good for Tempo.
You can show me good Ring of Frost. Okay, Tempo Storm wants to engage. That was pretty bad engage. Either way, they all go ham or not. Like the silence was pretty wasted. Either you decide off 5 to go ham, or you just don't go ham, or you just don't use your ultimates. There needs to be a Jaina ultimate instantly there as well then. Let's go back a bit. I'll check what actually happened there.
Applying some pressure in the middle himself.
That's interesting.
Because that silence was so random.
You really want to have Zeratul joining the team fight because he applies so much more pressure with the team there. But here we have Tempo Storm flipping the switch around themselves. They lost in the early phases because of rotation and Zeratul's overwhelming presence. But Cloud9, they don't really have the lead.
It's even. I mean, they have the experience.
So either they all go ham here and Jaina ultimate someone,
So pretty back and
Or they don't do anything. Yeah, that's like, and then Vala's trading and Jaina still has the ultimate up but didn't use it once. So that's just bad communication, I guess. I'm not sure if you want to go in or not. But you need to be on point then ult someone at least with Johanna if you want to go that ham. Or don't use any ultimate at all and just wait. And now they're gonna die. Oh, that's a Ring of Frost. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose the team fight because of that. Because they weren't like decisive enough. There was also a pretty risky dive, so either you dive or you don't, basically. And now Cloud9 is gonna get another Dragon Knight. Unless Sylvanas can reach bot in time. But I don't think so, nope. Tassa's gonna take it. Pretty good Void Prison to almost kill Johanna. She got in there in the last second, but they killed just Johanna afterwards. And yeah, and the teamfight was over. Zeratul has Berserk on 16, really? He has attack speed. I don't know how I should feel about that. I think it's pretty bad in his build. In a 1v1 situation, it can work out pretty good. I guess he just wants to look for 1v1s with that build. Yeah, okay, he wants to go for 1v1s, but on Dragonshire, I guess that's fine. If someone goes like on the Shrine alone, he can 1v1 them pretty easily with Berserk. What Berserk does, it gives you a 40% attack speed for 4 seconds, but it has like 1 minute cooldown. And so I'm not big a fan of it because the cooldown is so long. Okay, the Dragon Knight still didn't get too much, it's still way too weak. And against 3 range assassin, they're just gonna kill it pretty quick. Against Zagara, Vala, Sylvanas. They do so much damage on the Dragon Knight. Cloud9 should still try to make a play before Tempo Storm hits 16. At least get a fort here before Tempo Storm hits 16, but I guess that's not going to happen. I guess they're gonna get the fort, yeah. At least they get a fort and still 1 level ahead. Now Tempo Storm is gonna try to get 16 now and then try to fight before they get too far behind. So now Tempo Storm is 16 and they want to force a fight. Actually, I would love to see the talents a bit more so I can stop, but they just... Okay, they pull them up. Okay, let's see what they have. So we have Space Shield on Vala, like I said, Space Shield on Sylvanas and probably Mutalisk though on Zagara, let's see. Ah yeah, I have Mutalisk on Zagara. Okay, she did win for Space Shield, that's fine. I'm probably that's 25% extra damage because she didn't win for Ice Block. I get that some damage multiplier, and I like this more now as well. Ice Block on my full, nothing special. Okay, Johanna went for a more like defensive build. But Space Shield, actually, yeah, having a better shield is probably stronger than the Space Shield in this game. But there's not that much burst on the other team.
As well as Embrace for Sylvanas, Hardened Focus for Malfurion, I believe, as well as the Lawful Blood for Vala and for Jonah. This is
Imposing Presence, okay. So, that's pretty good against Zeratul and Tassada. So if Tassada hits Johanna, he's gonna waste a lot of his ultimate time. Imposing Presence, Johanna is actually a pretty good pickup here. I like that. But I think I can't. I need to see what she went on level 4 and 7. If I would be the Johanna in this game, I would probably went for the level 4 Amplified Healing and level 7 Battle Momentum and the level 16 here, Unholy Renewal. Because you're the Dodo tank with 3 squishies, you just want to survive as long as possible. But Imposing Presence is pretty good here as well. They're going ham on Arthas, but it's too much. They use Johanna ultimate at least only, and that's pretty low cooldown, so that's fine. They tried to make a play with 16, which is completely fine. That's what they had to do. Now they have 2 camps pushing in. Yeah, they can siege it up here and get 17 and then see if Cloud9 engages on them. If you have a Zagara in a team, you actually want your enemy team to engage, because then you can force them into a bad spot and then just more 3 or 4 guys and then follow them more up. That's why you shouldn't always, like, you shouldn't chase the Zagara most of the times, because it could turn out pretty bad. VP is too strong? Yeah, VP is way too strong. Ooh, I'm not sure about that Void Prison. Good silence by Sylvanas. Oh, that silence by Sylvanas was really good. Let's see. Now they need to run away from the Tranquility, because they can't fight it, they don't have enough damage. They have Burst. If they can burst on Malfurion, that would be great, but he has Ice Block as well. They're just gonna probably lose the teamfight here. The silence was perfect, because of that, Jaina and Zeratul weren't able to follow up on the Void Prison. So, I actually like the Sylvanas pickup. If she doesn't get VP'd and silence the guys that are out of the BP when the BP goes off, that's pretty good. And now they're gonna get a keep for free.
this game, and now Tempestorm, they're crawling back in it. And when I say that, Divine Shield used the last possible second to save King Caffeine.
Really nicely done by Dunk Trade Fan with those pokes coming in. They have to
They had silence on him. Actually, the Void Prison was not that great. It only catch Vala, and the enemy team was still like around them. They only got Vala in it. They wanted to try to burst on Vala, but he has special hit as well, so it's pretty hard to do. So that Void Prison was not that great. You don't want to use a Void Prison like that.
But Arthas, look at where he's going. Top shrine here against KO.
But a good reaction by the Sylvanas player.
Yeah, you really don't want it. There's a lot of self-sustain. It would be a long drawn-out fight, and before you
really don't want to use your VP like that. You want to use your VP in team fights to zone 2 or 3 guys out of the fight and then kill the rest. And they have trying control again. Okay, my friend is taking top back. So all Cloud9 has to do is now to get to 20 and then try to get a Dragon Knight and then maybe even finish the game or get 1 or 2 keeps. So all they have to do is get 20. They're almost done.
Or Fan at least. That was a really great play.
And that's the other cool thing to think about, like this build that Fan's going with. He knows how risky it is. He has Berserk.
They can just soak top, mid, bot until they get 20 and then see if they can make a play. And Tempestorm can't do anything. They need to let the Dragon Knight go and get 20 as well. They shouldn't try to fight. Someone could try to sneak the bot shrine, but there could be a Zera to it, so yeah. They're just gonna get Dragon Knight here now and see if they can get something. 1 or 2 keeps would be optimal.
This amount of damage to be effective. We've seen a very good Arthas. We actually
looks like they're stealing the siege camp as well. Oh no, it's already taken by Tempestorm, okay. At least Tempestorm did something useful, so they did the siege camp cause they knew that they can't contest the Dragon Knight, so that's pretty good. That they at least did something else on the map instead of staying AFK around. So they have to get 20 now, and then they can engage. I think Tempestorm's level 20 is stronger than Cloud9's level 20. Even though Archon is really good against these squishies. Because Archon level 20 does a lot of damage. You can't only one Tussle there. As the ranged assassin. Then he has level 20 Archon. It's pretty insane. They're not even getting a keep. The Dragon Knight is just so weak. Well.
Won't be available for a short while, but wow, look at this bottom lane being pushed out here.
It is a problem, I think, here for Cloud9. They have Zeratul in the Dragon Knight, which
I guess Cloud9 had to go west because of that wave, but maybe not.
They cannot really push down the keep, and I say it's still a success.
They should have. They needed to make a play before Tempestorm at 20. I don't know why they went so passively there. Even there was a big wave bot, they still had enough time to make a play. The sheet was at full HP, and the minions weren't even on the core yet. And they had to make a play before Tempestorm reached 20. You want to fight before the opponents reach 20.
There are some level 20 talents that just got picked up.
Yep, let's look at the Storm talents. A lot of Bolt of the Storm here.
Yeah, 4 Bolt of the Storms. Good choice by Mafrune as well. I don't like it from Johanna. Because Johanna can get zoned out. And yeah, I don't like the Johanna Storm Shield that much. Because if your team gets Void Prison, you can just die really quick against Jaina Zeratul. You can almost get one shot if you're supported in the Void Prison. So I don't like Storm Shield on Jaina that much. Oh, that was close. I almost got it in time. I just got instantly clear, that's good. Oh, you have to be careful not to get flanked by Jaina and Zeratul.
This is actually a really close game. You're looking at 8 takedowns against 6. This is really...
So now there's not going to happen too much. There are 2 hard camps pushing on top. Bot is still up. Both teams are just probably going to wait for the next shrines to spawn, so there's nothing going to happen in the next few minutes. Unless someone invades a hard camp or they fight for the bot hard camp. But fighting for a bot hard camp is not that good, because you can just clear it so easily, instantly. And Tempestorm has catapult spot anyway, so I don't need to. How do they run solo Arthas? I don't know. It's still a good... Like, there were only Anub left, Muradin was banned, Johanna was picked, Lyric was banned. So the only solo tank they released is Arthas. Anub is even squishier than Arthas. And they have Uther in case Arthas is out of position, so he can even divine shade Arthas. And have burst here for Arthas if he gets bursted down. There was no other pick left at the tank. Because, like I said, Janus picked Emerald in this band, so they needed to win Arthas.
I mean, if Fan jumps in with those extra cleaves and right-click damage, it would be good. But you know,
they could have been Tyrell actually. Tyrell would have been great. Oh yeah, Tyrell would have been great.
No way you can penetrate the backline without going in too deep, and that's why the wormhole is important. But we
okay, no, Tempestorm is going for bot, so both teams decide that they go for one shrine. Cloud9 decided to go top, Tempo Storm decided to go bot. As if I would be Tempo Storm, I would probably be top, because we here have catapults pushing bot, so at some point you're gonna get bot for free as well. So you could just go top and pressure the top keep as well, while bot is pushing, and you need to force your enemy to go top. Now Cloud9 is in a situation where Tempo Storm, where Cloud9 can get all the shrines. But Tempo Storm is making a good call, he's trying to flank from behind. I'm waiting for the Void Prison on Uther. And now they can burst someone down, they have to try and burst someone down. Yeah, they get Sylvanas instantly. He beat my Furion and then instantly killed the Squishy. So that's how you use Void Prison and you just win the fight. Yeah, no. I kinda don't know why Tempo Storm actually went for a triple range setup. They just wanted to pick range assassins away from Cloud9, but against a Zeratul I don't think that's a good idea. Just 2 tanks are really strong against Zeratul, because you can't just Void Prison 2 tanks and one is at least peeling for your squishies, when the other one is repeat.
This Dragon Knight, but all the while they've bought enough time for these death timers to really kind of cook down. 20 seconds, Sylvanas is back.
So now Cloud9 should get a Dragon Knight for free again. I know they have to get keeps. If they don't get keeps, then I don't know. But the mid keep is at full HP, top is at full HP, bot's at full HP, but they have to get a keep now. At least 1 keep. 2 keeps should be possible. Unless he kicks them away too often. They're also just trying to poke. Okay, already keep Dragon Knight's at half HP, that's pretty good. That's gonna die now almost. And now they can go for bot. Going for top is pretty risky. You don't want to fight on the bridge. You never want to fight on the bridge. Unless you have Katas in your team. And against the Zagara and Sylvanas Silence and Valla Strafe, you don't want to fight on a close spot. So the top keep is always the hardest to get if you don't have the team for it. As the keep where you can throw it. Oh, she actually went for the root to Jaina. I don't like that too much. Because she went for Icy Vines as well. But I guess root against these squishies is fine. But now Blink has 70-second cooldown, so you can only make a Blink every 70 seconds, which is a lot. Before you could make a play every 40 seconds, and now you have to wait almost a double amount to make a Blink root again. That's why I'm not a big fan of the root anymore. And it's harder to hit, because you have to either hit a Q or a W, because you can't use your water element there effectively anymore. So Tempo Storm has a little better keep. You want to have an outer keep instead of a mid keep, so I like to have the bot keep more. So Tempo Storm is still in favor here of the keeps being down at least. Of course, defending bot is more annoying than defending mid. You're always around mid. You're always going to DD push mid all the time. So the only thing good about the mid keep is that you have vision in the mid lane. The opponents don't push it out, so you have always vision around it, around the mid lane. That's pretty big as well. I'm not sure about that ultimate. No one was really there to follow it up. And Sylvanas dies again. Pretty good Ring of Frost on Sylvanas. She can't go out of there. I should try more Ring of Frost as well. Good root here. She's gonna blink out. I think I can follow up on it. I think Jaina still has blink, but I could be wrong. No, she has no blink. Does she? Now Zeratul is gonna go in. That's another root. Gonna get 3 guys here. No, Malfurion. Good thing that Malfurion has blink. I really like the decision by Malfurion to go blink against Zeratul. The only way Tempo Storm can actually lose if Malfurion dies in a team fight as first, and the team fight is instantly lost. They're still gonna Cloud9 still winning team fight, and the Dragon Knight is up in 15 seconds again. So Cloud9 should get another Dragon Knight here. If they don't misplay. Zeratul could go alone top and then 2 or 3. They have to group up though, like go 3-1 or 3-1-2 or like 2-1-2 and one in the mid lane that can go either top or mid bot. But they can't get caught right now. Oh, Zeratul, I think he blinked in. I think he blinked in, he might die here. Oh, did he blink in? Yeah, he blinked in. Oh god. Why does he blink in 24? Just wastes his blink in 24 minutes. Like I said, you can't go alone on a champ because you don't know where the opponents are. That's what I just said. You have to split up, or you like 2-1-2 at least, or 3-1-2, or 3-1-1, or whatever. Or just go as a team and capture the Dragon Knight or the shrines. Oh god.
of trouble. Will go down. He does have redemption, but that's not it.
Did Cloud9 just lose the game because of that? Why did he do that? Why did Zero2 do that? What the fuck? Oh, the Tassadar is still doing so much work, but now his Archon is gone. Uther's back up. Good more on Uther, but I don't think he can follow up on it. He still have Divine Shield. He just has to kill Arthas now in the backline. Because he's almost killing Sylvanas alone. Psycho replay, Gozo Cup on Wednesday. Tempestorm's gonna get the Dragon Knight. Cloud9 is way too far away from top, so I think they should get it in time, unless Tassadar can stall. I think Tassadar can stall a bit. But no, Tempestorm can't make the same mistake again. They have to group up. They shouldn't go alone anywhere. Just 4 of the mid right now, so that no one dies. Okay, Jaina's still guarding top in case Zero2 is going there again. But they have to go for mid now. If someone dies, then that would be horrible again.
Caffeine really needs to shelf off those coffee. He's completely overextending.
He blinked in again. Oh man, why does he blink in again?
Oh, he drinks less.
That's so risky, using his blink like that.
We do have these giants here, and look at this.
Okay, now Tempestorm has giants pushing bot, that's pretty good, so can just go top, and while bot is being pressured really hard. Ooh, good Ring of Frost. But that silence was great as well, and she can't blink out. Jaina tries to make plays alone, that's also not a good idea. But now the Cloud9 gets all of the shrines. That's also a pretty annoying situation, because then you have to now split up again. Two should stay mid and 2 should go somewhere else. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Well, they have to be very careful top. Oh, what are you doing, Zuna? Everyone is trying to make plays. Oh, he's gonna blink out. Wow, it was so risky. He could have instantly died there.
In some trouble, does have dimensional shift. It's gonna be okay. The whole team needs to pull back. Arthas is back as well, but they don't.
They drain out Demon Tassadar. I also don't know about that. He should have just waited with it.
15 seconds before she comes back. Soldier, they can go for a fight here. There is no more.
This game is pretty messy now, but Dragonshire games tend to be pretty messy in the late game when the shrine's up. Because you know the late game Dragon Knight's gonna win the game. Oh, he got cancelled. That was so close. That could have been game. But the more hits no one. They just have to kill and try Arthas now. Yeah, nice. I'll blink on Arthas and kill him. Zero2 took what in the meantime? I think Zero2 should just stay with the team and just team fight it. Okay, there should be game now. Tassadar dies here. Okay, now. Void Prison and then Tassadar. That's also bad communication. But Zero2 needs to say, I'm gonna Void Prison there so Tassadar doesn't waste Archon. So in case Tempestorm goes for the core now, they still can't go for the core. Jaina took top again, that's pretty good, but she's gonna die there. 3 are already on top. Yeah, she's gonna die. But she tried to get at least a Dragon Shrine back, that's pretty good. Ah yeah, okay, the game is still not over. Okay, Cloud9 is still holding on pretty good because they rotate between and try to get the shrines back. So that's what is really annoying about Dragonshire, but now they should get it anytime soon. They should get the Dragon Knight and then finish the game. Of course, already at 76%. I know Tassadar is sneaking top again. Oh man. Is Tempestorm just going for the core? I guess Tempestorm is just going for core. They don't even care about the Dragon Knight. They're just gonna go for core. Yeah, so Void Prison up. Good decision by Tempestorm to go for the core there, because it was so annoying there. Cloud9 was always around the shrines to get it back, even in 4v5, 3v5. Okay. That game was awesome. I don't know about awesome, but it was pretty fun. Entertainment to watch, but it was so messy in the late game. But that's how Dragonshire games just us at some point. It's so hard to communicate. But yeah, the last 10 minutes were really messy and just everyone dying solo and trying to make plays, or using your ultimate or the heroics wrong.
There was so much back and forth going on, and it felt
But
like
that
the game was
happens
kind of
everywhere.
right around that level 20 mark. Where
You also play that shitty on Dragon Shy a lot of times.
They got that Dragon Knight, they took out the early keep, and then everything
Because if your
just went crazy.
communication is not on point, then it's gonna look like that at some point.
It looked like Cloud9 was going to
But
get
at least the
get
core
that
call was really good from Cloud9 and from Tempo Storm to finish the game off.
And this just really shows the experience and the composure of all of
Let's see what the next draft is.
They're changing it up.
Setting them up for
It's Sky Temple. Again, first ban Katas. Really good. Really good ban. But like I said, you don't want to first pick Katas. He's great hero, but you still don't want to first pick him. There are other first picks you want to get. The second pick is always going to pick Katas instantly if they can. When can you run 3 Ranged Assassins in your comp, please? I don't know. I just prefer double tanks over 3 Ranged Assassins any day. Yeah, first pick Zagara is really good here. Lyric would have been also really strong, but I think Zagara might be the best first pick here. She's really strong on this map. And she's really annoying. I mean, she's overall really annoying to play against, and overall one of the best heroes. Instantly a Jaina. What else could they pick? Lyric or Johanna maybe? What would we pick? I guess you would pick Jaina as well and something else. Either one of the tanks or maybe Uther. Or Abathar. Jaina Abathar would be also pretty good here. Nazeebo.
They are going to go and continue that trend of the They want to go for the Nazeebo this time.
Okay, I don't like that too much.
in this patch for good reason. The amount of control.
But Nazeebo's really strong. I mean, Nazeebo's one of the best heroes.
The temples on Sky Temple. You throw the zombie wall.
And he has so much damage, he can go Ravenous Spirit or Genshin. I guess they're going for like a triple, maybe range setup again and just want to secure Ranged Assassins. Cloud9 with Uther again, Uther one of the best supports right now. There's so much potential with this Divine Energy to save people or to like, yeah, Spurs tier and everything you want. And his level 20 talent is just really insane. And his passive.
I mean, to run is also awesome. So Cloud9, they've got quite a few cards to choose from.
It's got to be Leoric, right? They have been doing it so much too.
But where's the Leoric?
I think
Leoric. Okay,
Okay,
Johanna, that's fine as well.
What are they doing? Just completely throwing me for a loop here. They're changing it up.
Let's just think
You see Cassia to what tournament fights tomorrow evening, or do I have to see Rocket and Kaida? You're gonna hope to see Rocket and Kaida.
Even if they're not going the Leoric, if they don't want to face it, they can still ban it.
You can watch us today at 7 PM. We play against Withers Pro. And we played yesterday. You can see that like it's gonna get casted today. Okay, the Abathar one is pretty good. You don't want to give Cloud9 Abathar with Draenland on this map as well on Sky Temple. And I guess you don't want to pick Abathar in your team as well. But they could have linked for like Abathar Meridian and I had like a Jaina copy and something else. I'm not sure. But yeah, you don't want to have Abathar when you have 2 Ranged Assassins already. You want to have at least 2 melees if you play Abathar for high points in the late game.
Still the potential. I mean, they have been.
And you can also go like a Monstrosity, teamfight Monstrosity, that's also pretty good. So that would work out, fight a Monstrosity with another good tank in the late game. So what's Cloud9 going to ban? Maybe Sylvanas, because Tempo Storm likes to play 3 Ranged Assassins. Or maybe Vala.
In fact, one hero that we've seen
I'm not going to spoil it.
this August Open is the Felstead. I mean, even in July, we've seen some really awesome Felstead.
I just don't like Tassada's a pretty good pick against Zagara, because Zagara can't win the lane that hard against.
It's just gonna make the map so
Against Tassada. So Tassada is a good pick against Zagara overall, but I still don't like Tassada. But it can work. Yeah, it can work against Zagara pretty good on the lane. That's all. I guess that's why I picked Tassada. And there was no other Ranged Assassin left, because all of them were outbanned or picked. Okay, Lyric ban. Okay, that's pretty good. Because Tempo Storm could have been for like a Lyric Moradin or like Lyric Arthas, and that would be pretty good for Tempo Storm, because they have 2 high damage Ranged Assassin and then 2 beefy tanks. That would be annoying to deal with. That's too much. You can't spend that much. Fucking Nightbot, I'm sorry. I can still read it. What's your opinion on Sylvanas these days? I used to play a ton of, but their mages tended to do more than. However, yesterday I played the game with her and I managed to outdamage and generally outplay Katas. We're talking about 1 to 3k damage. I think Sylvanas is fine, but I still don't like it that much.
they looked very shaky.
I guess she's good to like finish out games. If you're once ahead with Sylvanas, you can finish out games pretty easily. I think that's the reason why she's so popular in Korea. Like she's getting played a lot in Korea. And I guess that's probably why, because if you get ahead once, you can snowball really hard with Sylvanas. And if you're behind, you can even still trade objectives across the map with Sylvanas. Maybe that's why Sylvanas is still a good pick. But overall, I'm not big of a fan, but I think she's still good. We may play in the future as well again. So here they pick Muradin, there was obvious, and Valla. So they go for the like they go for the stealing range assassins again. So now Cloud9 has to go for Tassadar again. What else is there? Like, yeah, no Tassadar, Tychus, Reyna. Reyna actually, I want to see a Reyna. But Reyna against 3 range assassins also not that great.
Cloud9 still needing to pick up the damage like you were mentioning, Babel. And you know, you brought up the false dad. Cloud9 is one of the...
No Tempo Storm stole Valla. I guess that's here it's the case where you can play 3 range assassins. You have Muradin, but you need Muradin or Janna in my opinion. You need Muradin or Janna for sure, and because you don't want to run Anub solo tank or Lyric solo tank. And Muradin and Janna are just the best solo tanks for sure. And then it's steal away Valla. So Cloud9 is picking the Tyrant now. Tyrant is a good pick, that's a fine pick here. What else could they pick? Tyrant and maybe Anub or like another damage dealer, but which damage dealer is left? Like only Reyna probably. Or Hammer, Sergeant Hammer, but Sergeant Hammer against 3 range assassins is not that great. Tyrant's also a good pick here in case then neither Zebo goes Raven the Spirit. So with the level 7 range on her E, she can interrupt Raven the Spirit pretty easily. So that's also pretty good.
Just want to get this on the table. She's my bae, so I need you guys to back off because Toronto.
Right. I only go for queens. I'm sorry.
So what else could they pick? Oh, a Kerrigan. Oh, I completely forgot about Kerrigan. And Kerrigan is pretty insane against 3 range assassins. I forgot about Kerrigan. Yeah. They have Uther, Tyrant, Johanna. Yeah, Kerrigan is insane here. I completely forgot about Kerrigan. And now, I guess Tempo Storm's going for Rhaegar Furin again. There's nothing else. I don't think I'm gonna go for Lily.
Based on what we have right now, there's a lot of cool potential with the roots. I mean, you have the zombie wall. The root is very powerful for controlling that zone as well, especially here when we have the battles over the temples. But Ancestral Heal, when you have a Kerrigan on the opposing team, sometimes you just need that snap. You need the heal on your team. Right. So I personally like the Rhaegar. There it is.
Here's why. Another little bit further into that as well. Zebo and Jaina both have ice blocks.
Okay, Rhaegar. Rhaegar this time because they have a lot of bursts and you want to like heal someone up. Omix got Tyrant, Kerrigan and Uther maybe as well. Yeah. Probably Kerrigan, Uther. Now Kerrigan, Tyrant probably, yeah. Let's see what they're doing. But then they might lose the lane really hard. We get pushed really hard.
In the grand finals of the August NA Open, on the blue side, it's going to be Tempo Storm.
Tempo Storm, Athlon, Dreadnought, KO, Soulja and Duna. So Kerrigan is pretty good against 3 range assassins because she can have 3 targets that she can combo, and in teamfight she's gonna do a lot of damage if she gets the range on her. And Kerrigan with Uther together in one team comp is really insane anyways. What was banner of Tempo Storm again? Was Abyssal, right? Maybe Kerrigan ban would have been great as well. But like I said, you don't want to give someone Johanna Abyssal, that's really annoying to deal with as well. So Jaina's probably gonna lane mid and then Uther top and Kerrigan Tyrant gonna try to make some plays around the map.
And I'm just so pumped to be sitting here watching this game number 2.
It's gonna be awesome. I mean, you're looking at a lot of good.
If someone steps out a bit too far in the lane, then I might go for Jaina here. I can maybe body block her. Oh, good. Wow. Good thing that Tyrant was there. Ooh, Kerrigan forgot her W, but yes, they're gonna get her. Nice. Good attempt by Tempo Storm, but Tyrant's reaction was pretty good to run instantly mid after seeing that and heal her up. And then Valla went in the tower range and died to him mid. I think Kerrigan even forgot her W, but maybe if she would have used her W, then her E wouldn't have been in range anymore. That could also be possible, that's why she only used her E. Yeah, the problem with that is, I don't know why NA gets tournament accounts, and EU doesn't get tournament accounts for BlizzCon. Like the top 8 teams in NA got all tournament accounts with everything unlocked and with their like clan tag or like organization tag, and in Europe we didn't. I don't know why, but I feel like that NA is superior, or like Blizzard cares more about NA anyway, so that's just how it is. That's just how it is. But I also don't understand it, why they get special accounts and we don't.
Zuna, great side step there. Blizzard coming out against Fan. He has to pull back. Zuna in some trouble. Kerrigan skills not reset yet, but K1 Pro does have the Luna Flare. Is now going to connect. Right clicks will be enough, and K1 Pro will.
Let's see what Kerry can keep doing. I might get Vegas when I case too fast in this mount. So now the Tempest spawn, they can decide either to go for top or mid. Cloud9 probably wants to fight, and Tempo Storm just wants to get one Temple for sure. So Cloud9 is gonna see if they can go where Tempo Storm is going and try to kill someone, while Tempo Storm is trying to avoid Cloud9. That's what's going to happen. It looks like Cloud9 is just securing mid Temple for now. If you have a Tyrant and Kerrigan and you want to look for kills and want to catch someone off guard out of position, what is Uther doing alone on the shrine? Good body blocks for Vega, actually, yeah. Okay, they're gonna get him. I mean, he saw that at least 1 or 2 or 3 guys on the top shrine, so there's no reason for him to go there when he's out of mana.
They finally get a takedown. It's 1-2 in favor of Cloud9, but experience-wise, you see the experience edge. They've been able to get the additional structures.
Oh, we see the amplified healing on Jaina is because she's solo tank, so she probably might go for the 16 Holy Renewal as well. Even though imposing presence is pretty good against Valla, but you don't need it.
So for the rest of the members, they just don't have to worry about one lane. All they need to do here is decide if they want to contest the temple at the top lane here.
Yeah, the gank on Jaina could have worked out. Was just really close at Tyrone for the time. So now Zagara's slowly pushing in bot. Nazeebo has no chance against Zagara at some point anymore, especially level 4. Like, Nazeebo's just gonna get wrecked by Zagara. And now Zagara can go for the turrets. There's nothing Nazeebo can do. Almost nothing. It's really hard, this matchup, to win for Nazeebo. They're gonna get a nice passive by Jaina, instantly using it on Muradin, on the Muradin Q. And Kerrigan got a gank on Nazeebo. So now it's gonna snowball really hard for Cloud9. They're gonna get one turret here and might even get one level ahead. Unless Muradin gets a kill here. Doesn't look like it though. Mike can even turn. Okay, good E by Valla to get out there. Good thing that she saved it and not just Ian. Wow. And Cloud9 just get Timberstone's gonna be picked off by the Kerrigan right now. Do they have another combo up? Nope, he has no mana. He jumped in but he had no mana. It's looking pretty good for Cloud9 now again. Like last game, they had a better early game.
So far, MVP. I mean, in terms of setting up the kills, setting up the saves, it's happening left and right, and level 7 has been achieved by Cloud9.
Also very nicely done. The talent options coming in. Clans will be picked up by Uther, as well as Lunar Blaze, I believe, for Thuranda. Yeah, Lunar Blaze, I mean, just the additional range now. If we thought the Lunar Flare was doing well...
Nothing about an emitter, they're obsessed about 3 TPS and are wondering why Kerrigan is so good there. Yeah. Kerrigan does really good against it. If she gets a Divine in the late game, she can kill 1 or 2 squishies on her own. And tanks are really good against Kerrigan to peel for your... Like, it's always to have one... Like, I love it so much to have 2 tanks on a team, because one tank can peel for your backline, and the other tank can go for the enemy backline. So you have one peeling for you, helping you to kill like a Kerrigan or another tank, and the other tank is going for their backline and annoying them, like a Lyric doesn't care. He's not gonna peel for you. He's gonna go in and march at some point, W people, and try to kill the squishies or try to be annoying as possible. And then you have one tank peeling for your carries, that you don't die to the enemy carries or like the enemy tanks. No, she went for W damage. Oh, she missed her combo. If she misses her combo, then they have to disengage. But okay, they're probably 2 top. Don't think they're gonna get Vega. Unless, no. Good stun by Muradin. So the hard camps already. They did the hard camps pretty early, which is fine. I know the temp is already up and kinda brain AFK. So yeah, they did the hard camp in this perfect time, and then Cloud9 has it, and they're even getting bot shrine. And their top part is going to push really hard top as well. They're gonna get 10 now, and then there's no way Tempo Storm can contest this shrine. Okay, Cloud9 just decided to push top with the hard camp. That's I guess fine. They got a lot of shots, so they're trading shots. Like they got half the shrine, now they're gonna get the bot top fort. That's a pretty good decision by them. But they could have also just tried to catch more people off guard, but I guess it's even better to get for the top fort here. Of course, Tempo Storm's not gonna get the bot fort, so that's a pretty good trade. All they get is probably get 10 for free. So Cloud9's not gonna get a team fight with heroics against non-heroics, but that's fine. So yeah, they got top fort and they didn't lose bot fort, so that was pretty good. None of Tyrant has Mule or not. They have to pull out the talents a bit often, or a bit more often.
Vala was able to ball out really nicely. I think there was a good job there done by Arthalon. And for the rest of Cloud9, they're also applying a little bit of mid lane pressure. Zagar is doing a fantastic.
What was that combo? Did she try to combo the fort?
It's just
Interesting.
and just the control they've had.
Don't know, you can. You probably can. You're not able to combo objectives. That's not going to work. Oh, I need to pause really quick to see the talents.
This is what they want.
Oh man, stop it.
Game composition. When you think about the AoE damage between Jaina and Zebo constantly, they're trying to respond with.
So no Mule on Tyrant, that's pretty interesting. We would have, if we would have been that, we would probably went off Mule for Mule. Pretty sure about it, that I would have went for Mule in this game. Kerrigan going for the Q edge, he can jump to teammate, that's pretty good against 3 squishies. He can finish someone off and jump back, and is always safe. Because, I mean, she lacks an escape, and she has only one tank going in with her, so she can always jump out. I don't know about the E range, I guess just to follow up Kerrigan, but she should always be in range to follow up the Kerrigan E. But the range on E is pretty good against 3 range assassin also. Because 2 of them have no escape, so if she can hit a long range E, Kerrigan can follow up on it. But I still like Milo on this map probably more to like make your win percentage a bit higher. And what else? Everything else is pretty standard. W bit, I'm not sure about the W bit. I would go for a Q bit against Kerrigan, but that's just like, yeah, what the player prefers. I probably wouldn't have for a Q bit, and maybe even Reign of Vengeance against Kerrigan, because if Uther messes up the Divine Shield, then Kerrigan's gonna die instantly. Yeah, they have to run with Kerrigan together in your team. So Reign of Vengeance would have been also pretty good. And Q bit. A W bit and Strafe is also fine, but yeah, I probably would have went for a Q bit with Reign of Vengeance. We have Ravenous Spirit, okay. So now the Tyrant E is pretty good in range, because he went for Ravenous Spirit, so now Tyrant can actually interrupt the Ravenous Spirit if she's in range. Otherwise, Joanna needs to watch out for it. But since Joanna's a solo tank, she needs to stick to her team. She can't just mindlessly run to Nazeebo. That's the problem with her running solo tanks as well. She can't just mindlessly run or like go say, okay, I'm gonna kill the or stop the Raven Spirit and my team's gonna die for it. So yeah, so they have to keep on CC for Nazeebo. Because we as a team think that Mule is broken on Sky Temple. We could be wrong as well, but we think that Mule is broken. And can win you the game way easier, or it's way easier to win the game. You don't need re-aim, like Tyrant should always be in range for Kerrigan. And Kerrigan's gonna follow, is gonna do her combo first, or should do her combo first, and then Tyrant's gonna follow up. Because throwing out random E's from Tyrant's not that great either. So yeah, probably won't have went for Mule. Otherwise I don't see anything special. Protective Shield on Tyrant? That's fine. They have a lot of damage here, and if you get a Protective Shield Johanna or Kerrigan when she jumps in, that's pretty fine as well. It can make a difference. All bit is also pretty good at the W bit, but yeah, I think the Protective Shield is fine.
This is what they want. They definitely have a more late game composition. When you think about the AoE damage between Jaina and Nazeebo and Vala at this point, it's insane.
Yes, it will be, and even more.
No, both teams just wait for the next 10 bit to spawn.
Spiders, you're looking at Jaina maybe going for a Numbing Blast. I mean, we've seen IC Feints just now, so that's going to be a lot.
I don't think anything else is going to happen right here.
Do you think they're going to try and innovate?
No one wants to fight right now. They just want to wait for the next 10 bit and soak as much XP as they can on all 3 lanes. Or the siege camp spawn for both teams, so now a team can make a decision to either invade theirs or just do their safe. Looks like Tempestorm wants to invade, or just wants to click. Yeah, they want to invade. Do they? They're just killing creep tumors right now. They're probably gonna do theirs. So, okay, both teams are just getting their siege camps. Cloud9 could have probably decided to invade the enemy ones, because they want to find fights with Kerrigan. But yeah. I was still ult on cooldown. Mao was on cooldown. Maybe that's why they didn't fight, because Zagara's ultimate was on cooldown. They just traded siege camps. And Zagara can just push out their siege camp right now. She sees 3 in mid, she sees 3 at top, or 2 mid, 3 top. So she should just push out this enemy siege camp really quick with Johanna. So now they are 2 10 bits up. Cloud9 wants to get to level 13 then fight, and maybe get 2 shrines, but I don't know if they can reach 13 in time. It's going to be close, but their siege camp is still going strong on board. Or they could just try to get 13 really quick and then force a team fight. Or just be safe and trade objectives. Nice combo attempt. Wasn't quite enough. I should get 30 now from that fort. Almost. In the turret. Oh, now they want to fight, but they probably can't reach bot anymore. They're just gonna look for engage on someone. With Muradin you can just jump over the combo. You should never get combo this Muradin. You can just instantly jump if you see the E coming. Cause you unstable in the air. With Valla you can't probably do it, cause actually can you stay? Dodge? No, you can't dodge. Can you? Can you dodge Kerrigan E with Valla E? If it's right under you? I can't remember if that's still possible. I haven't played that matchup in a while. But you can't E stunts anymore as Valla, that's all I know. But that's for right now. So both the 30 now. Good stun by Jaina, instantly interrupting it. You can always use your blessed shield aggressive if you see someone out of position. It only has a 60 seconds cooldown. So that you can always use it when it's almost on cooldown and try to get more kills. Good thing by the Jaina. She's going for a full tank build again. Level 13, again the bigger shield. We have sprint on Tyrant. Okay. I still like overflowing light more, but sprint is also fine, I guess. But like I said, nothing she really needs to run away from. Especially since she has her like E range. She doesn't need to be that fun front. But yeah, I guess she just wants to be safe. But overflowing light is what really strong talent. You have like so much burst healing with Uther and overflowing light on Tyrant.
Cloud9 skill shots that could be really good, but in terms of
If you're too slow, you get caught.
Very big team fight against Tempo Storm. In terms of damage, I think Tempo Storm, if Nazeebo is not being shut down, you have a lot more damage. Ravenous Spirit, you have that extra water element.
I haven't seen a single Ravenous Spirit yet, I think. I couldn't use it once. And Nazeebo's hero damage is really low, but that's like, doesn't matter really. So they're gonna wait for the next templates. Oh, they see 4 top, that's pretty good, and Cloud9 is instantly going for the boss. That's pretty good after they saw 4 top. It's not really that risky. Zagara can just maybe more, like Zagara can more the left entrance here. As soon as they get here, she can more it here, and then one of Cloud9 can go here. So going that boss is not that risky, even if the enemy team arrives. Oh wow, the Jaina got wrecked. Couldn't get her ice block out in time. And now Cloud9 is gonna get 16 for free, even a few more kills maybe. Yeah, Valla's gonna die as well. Good job by Kerrigan. Ravenous Spirit doesn't get anything, it's got even interrupted. I think by Tyrant it got interrupted. And now they have a boss and 2 templates up, so that's pretty big for Cloud9. They're gonna get both, they should get almost both templates here. One template takes 35 seconds to spawn or to take completely, and Valla's still dead for 20 seconds. But maybe after the boss is done, all four of them are going to get bot, because they know that one is top, so the maximum of Cloud9 members that can be bot are 4. So I could still try to 4 for like the bot Shrine 4 before. Of course I don't know how many are top, but at least one is top. Okay, they decide to go for top, that's fine as well. They decide to go somewhere as 4 now. Top probably had the more shots still left, so that's why they went for top. And yeah, Jaina instantly runs away from that. Good decision by Jaina to not overextend and just give them the last shots. Oh, Cloud9 might get a keep here. Actually, Cloud9's gonna get a keep from that boss and from that temple, and that's pretty good. And Tempo Storm, Cloud9 even still has a fort up, so the shots from Tempo Storm are not even going on the keeps yet. It's going to get soon, but the fort is still alive.
Bombarded right now and it's going to end up falling, but that just, you know, explains what's happening on the battleground. A 2-level lead with
now it's going to hit the keeps first. So Cloud9 has a pretty big lead right now. Tempo Storm's going to hit 16 now. They either can wait for the next round to spawn or can make a play as soon as they hit 16. But I think the time is going against Tempo Storm now, so they have to try and make something happen. Oh yeah, there's Holy Renewal with amplified healing, so that's pretty good. Oh, Zagara and Stone Skin actually. Nice Stone Skin. Why does she need Stone Skin? She has 2 healers. Yes, a Divine Shield if she's out of position. I don't know if she needs Stone Skin. Otherwise I don't see anything else. And yeah, Cloud9 went for Northern Exposure, so she went for the 25% more extra damage on her heal, which is pretty good. You don't need the root anymore. Actually, I played with the damage yesterday in the scrim and I actually fit pretty strong. And it's so much damage with Jaina. But against Katas, the root was just way too strong to not take. You might still need to take the root against Katas to just maybe blow him up at some point. But against 2 tanks, Northern Exposure is pretty good as well. And that's pretty good in the EU meta.
Knights have decided to be off tempo a little bit. The Bruiser camps no longer getting attempted by Tempo Storm. They can go back for it right now, but the boss is also going to spawn real soon.
Yeah,
So Cloud9 is just playing safe now, they don't need to overextend, they're just gonna wait for Tempest. There's no reason for Cloud9 to force fights, only Tempo Storm wants to force fights, so the only way Cloud9 can lose is by losing team fights right now. Okay, there's going to be a team fight now for sure, because only one temple is up. That's pretty good for Tempo Storm that actually only one temple is up. Otherwise they might get outplayed or rotated on the map.
They will lose the top keep if this temple goes in full direction to Cloud9.
There's going to be a team fight. Cloud9 is one level ahead, so they have the stat advantage. But at least no talent advantage. They're just both doing the camps now before the temple spawns, and there's probably going to be a fight. Because Tempo Storm can't give up this temple for free, otherwise they're going to lose another keep. It should not happen.
The Sentinel will confirm their suspicions, and well, that's going to be the top shrine being held right now by Cloud9. Tempo Storm making their approach. They're going to clean up this wave first, then they have to be very careful as they move in, because we've seen the power of that Blessed Shield so many times, followed up with Kerrigan, and they have...
I'm just gonna clear the hard camp almost instantly, but she still has to be careful. She used her passive, so now for the next 20 seconds she needs a bit more careful. Actually, I don't think it completely popped, so it's gonna be on a 16 seconds cooldown because she went for level 13 talent on her shield, on the trade. Kerrigan's jumping in, or he missed her combo completely. You can't try to combo Jaina anyways, she's just gonna ice block. Going for Jaina is a bad idea, she needs to go for Valla and Nazeebo, but they all have ice block, two of them have ice block. And Nazeebo, no, Valla has her E shield, but she needs to try to go for Valla and maybe kill Valla. No one can stop the Raven's Red right now. Oh, she's gonna jump in.
And that's one takedown for Tempo Storm.
Such a clean...
So yeah, the Kerrigan did nothing their team fight, and that's why they lost. They have to make... Kerrigan has to kill one or two guys, otherwise they're not gonna win a team fight. They don't have enough damage. If Kerrigan can't kill anyone. Yeah, Tempo Storm has so much damage, so if Kerrigan is out of position once and after the Divine Shield and then hit anyone, she's just gonna die.
It's just really unfortunate. The fight kind of split into 3 different directions, and that's the main reason why Zagreus was being left behind. The rest of the team could not hold up the aggression. They don't have Divine Shield in that fight, and or rather, they've already used Divine Shield earlier.
So Tempo Storm has like has a 5v3 advantage now. They could try and go for the keep here. That's what they're doing. The Zombie Boy is gonna try to tank it. That was a good combo on Jaina, but just not enough. The Gara's dead, and then they don't have enough damage against 5 guys. Well, Tempo Storm is gonna get a keep now as well. So both teams just want to reach 20 now.
They need to go clean that up because there are in fact catapults marching down.
Just want to get 20 now. Both teams. And then the next temple phase is probably going to decide the game. Or someone goes for a boss attempt. No, one of them should go for a boss right now, that's too risky. You don't need to do the boss, you just have to get to 20. Do your own siege camp. But you need to be careful, Cloud9 could invade it. Maybe they want to fight before they're 20, because Tempo Storm is gonna get 3 blinks at 20. Yeah, looks like they're gonna want to fight before Tempo Storm gets blinks against Kerrigan. That's actually gonna start the boss, okay. They just want to force Tempo Storm to go to the boss. Maybe actually Cloud9 gets it in time. Wow, Cloud9 actually gets it in time. Don't they? Murden can jump in. They just need to more Murden on the spot right now, and they're gonna get it. Oh wow. They get it? Wow, they get it. Even the spell got interrupted. But Kerrigan didn't do anything again in this entire team fight. But if it was a Garen team actually doing boss, not that risky. Especially Tempo Storm has only 1 melee. Rhaegar can't go on the spot, otherwise Rhaegar gets blown up. And Murden can only jump in there, then Murden gets mauled. So pretty good maul. But there are 2 Templates now up. They have to defend mid the boss, so maybe Cloud9 gets a few shots on top and mid. They just have to kill the boss real quick and then see what they can do. And Cloud9 wants to get some shots before Tempo Storm is there, top and mid, and then but then they have to be careful and wait for Kerrigan to be back up.
Now Cloud9 has the map control for these next 2 temples.
It is going to be tricky. They have got 20 seconds before Kerrigan respawns here, and if you look at the Storm talents, it looks completely normal.
They're gonna get a few shots right now. Zagreus needs to be careful in mid now. All 5 of them are going mid, so I have to disengage now. Jaina should have still been on top for a longer time. She had 3 or 5 moving top. She could have gotten the keep in time. Now Kerrigan is up, now Cloud9 wants to fight again. Now Cloud9 needs to fight, they're still 2 10 bits up. Let's see if they engage. But they don't have ultimates up, so they still need to wait 20 seconds on their ultimates. That's why they're doing the hard camp. The ultimates are up, they're waiting for them, and then they're probably still gonna fight for the top 10 pair. It's still almost fully up, I think. Only like maybe a third is gone. So now the ultimate's up, now they want to fight. As soon as Maelstrom is back up and Blast Shield. They have to maybe get Valla. It's hard for them to get Jaina on Nazeebo. It's really hard.
And the rest of Cloud9 looking for some help here on the top. Temple, Tyrande a little bit out of position actually. And I think it's...
And someone says to watch out for the Ravenous Spirit. There was the Ice Block. Okay, at least they forced the Ice Block already. Good water elemental there on Kerrigan, it's going to be annoying for her. Oh, that wow, that was so close, the Rhaegar ultimate. That would have hit, if that would have missed on Jaina, the game would have been over probably. Oh, but Jaina is still going to die. She went back in and got comboed. But Tempo 7 has too much damage right now, and if Kerrigan can't kill, like I said, 2 or 3 guys, then they can't win the team fight because they don't have enough damage left. Now Zagara doesn't do that much damage over time in team fights compared to like a Valla, Nazeebo and Jaina. And the game is still pretty close. Still can't go in anyway. Okay, Gamesom's gonna get his second keep here now. That's pretty good. I didn't even catch that, did he really? Oh. Yeah, even, yeah, like they don't have any damage in team fights with Stone Skin. I really understand the Stone Skin on Zagara. So I can't one-shot someone, and it's so hard now at level 20 I can't one-shot anyone. Because 3 of the squishies have Blink, and 2 have Ice Block, and Valla has a W bit actually. Valla would have been for a Q bit with Spell Shield, then there was also no way they could kill Valla. Yeah, they really have to kill Valla, but Valla has Blink as well, so I don't know. It's really hard for Cloud9 to win the game now. If they can't catch someone out of position. So all Tempostorm has to do is walk S5 now, not get caught.
And when that happens, teams with a calm and composed mind will do better. It's all about knowing what is your advantage, and here it's sliding to his Tempostorm. If they get 3 temples, the keep's gonna go down. In fact,
so yeah, Tempostorm is just walking S5, that's pretty good.
Cloud9 still in his game.
I'd go as far to say is they only have to hold 2 temples, and that puts such a big stress momentum where Cloud9 actually has to win a team fight. If Tempo just runs around collecting temples as safely as they can, they will win the game.
They're already really happy. They also got the Siege Giants pushing the bottom lane.
Both teams are just waiting for the next 10 builds, and that's going to decide the game.
The lane's being pushed out against them.
They have to defend top anyways, and afterwards they have to defend bot. Oh, what is Zagara doing there? But she's getting out. Oh, she's not getting out. Rip. Why was she sort of position? She has to group up as well. Cloud9 has to group up S5 as well. You can't get caught at a 21-minute game on Sky Temple. And now they're gonna get another keep. Now their range damage is down. I have no clue what Zagara was doing there. Kerrigan missed her combo again. The shield is pretty big on her. They just have 3 keeps right now and 3 tap minutes up. The game is now over. There's nothing Cloud9 can do. Tempostorm can just split up over the entire map, and 1 temple is enough to finish the core. And the core even took damage already, so the game is over now. So they just, yeah, like Rhaegar's going bot, one of them are going mid, one of them are going top, or even trying to get them away, dismount them, and Rhaegar's just gonna get the core from bot. So the game is over because they can't go on every temple. So Cloud9 played the early game pretty good, but then they went for Stone Skin, and Kerrigan almost missed their combo in every team fight and just couldn't get enough done. Okay. But Tempostorm's early games were pretty weak in both games. Cloud9 played the early game pretty good, but Tempostorm's late game was way better.
What a game. 3 temples. Man, that was really awesome.
So yeah, Zagara got caught, and then the game was over afterwards. I could have still won the game, but even against 3 temples when you have 1 keep still. Yeah, I could have won the game if Zagara didn't die there still. Just that can't happen at a 21-minute game before the 3 Tempests won. That can't happen. I really don't know what she was doing there. So yeah, that's about it with that. At least we watched it now.